Do you feel like you're bleeding money all the time? There is no doubt that the financial markets change over time. Especially with new technologies and strategies rising, knowing how to consistently make more money in today's rapidly changing times can be extremely challenging. However, over the past centuries, some ancient and timeless strategies have surfaced that have repeatedly proven to make their users a lot of money. In fact, these strategies have been so effective that elite businesses and entrepreneurs have used them for centuries to stand out from the crowd, making a lot of money. And those strategies are not just for making money, but for creating wealth. These strategies will help you create a solid financial foundation for your future. Are you curious? This video will explore these ancient strategies that have stood the test of time and still work today. So make sure to watch till the end. Number 1. Pay yourself first. While some financial strategies fluctuate over time, others remain constant over centuries. One of the most recurring and proven principles is this: start thy purse to fattening, or a part of all you earn is yours to keep. So, to make more money, you must pay yourself first. Sounds simple, right? But what does this statement truly mean beneath the surface? Today, one of the most significant errors people make is squandering all of their hard-earned money, either on their desires or to appear rich in front of others. Most people argue that they make purchases for themselves, but in doing so, they do not pay themselves. In other words, everyone else gets money: the brands, shop owners, service providers, and so on, and they leave no money for themselves. When you have spent everything, you must wait for the next payday again. So, should you quit purchasing things and start frantically saving instead? Well, you don't have to be too hard on yourself either. To take the first step to building wealth, you should keep at least 10% of all your earnings. In fact, the wealthiest and most prosperous business moguls are known to have a thing for saving and building a diversified portfolio. Now, let's visualize this. If you get 10 gold coins, you'd have to keep at least 1 gold coin for yourself, and you could use the other 9 gold coins for your wants and needs. In today's money, for every $100 you earn, you must pay yourself at least 10%. That's $10 for yourself and the remaining $90 for your wants and needs. Most importantly, you should never touch the last $10 for spending them, regardless of what occurs. More generally, never ever take from the principal. You can certainly save more than 10% of everything you earn to accelerate the process. Still, you must never save less than 10%. You will discover that this behavior will gradually fill out your thin wallet as your savings increase substantially. You will then be on the road to financial success. But you may ask yourself what to do with this money now. I like your way of thinking. So stay and listen, because we'll cover your next question later in this video. Number 2. Take control of your spending habits. The second ancient strategy is control by expenditures. Anyone unable to manage their spending will quickly have a thin or empty wallet, in severe cases, even overdrawn accounts. Naturally, humans have an innate urge to purchase the finest and most luxurious products. However, not everyone can afford that lifestyle. So, you need to consider your budget for your daily necessities to control your spending. Primarily, we all buy 2 categories of items. The first spending strategy is the variety of items that meet our basic requirements, such as food, drink, and shelter. Some come as fixed monthly costs, such as rent or mortgage payments, taxes on real estate, utilities, auto loans and repairs, regular grocery purchases, other regular outlays, and required subscriptions. Remember that these expenses are for our needs, not our wants or aspirations. There can be some flexibility to lower these costs, such as moving to a more economical apartment. However, there is often little wiggle room to reduce these costs without affecting the standard of living. We have much greater control over this second spending category, spending to satisfy our needs, wants, and desires. While some of these purchases can provide long-lasting joy, most only provide short bursts of happiness that wear off quickly. Have you ever purchased something expensive to find that in a few weeks it just feels normal? Spending on the second category of items is completely under control. As our money increases, we frequently raise our ostensibly necessary costs, which results in lifestyle inflation. While we can permit ourselves the odd fancy dinner and cappuccino, we must control our spending. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to deprive yourself of anything, but on the contrary, satisfying all your wants can harm your future. You don't have to go all Spartan in your lifestyle, but you could consider it though. But seriously, Try to filter these expenses by those bringing you long-lasting joy instead of short bursts of happiness. The awareness of these two categories is so important because our needs and wants are different. In contrast to our wants and desires, our needs are pretty much essential. To remain on the path to wealth, you need to avoid the pitfall of spending your earnings right away after receiving them. You can practice minimalism in your daily life to reduce your spending. And minimalism doesn't mean you should only own 50 things or less, but be more selective with everything and thoroughly think about your purchase's consequences. After a year of putting in hard work, getting a bonus or a salary increase, it is really tempting to treat yourself and buy something special. However, don't get too excited and always remember that gross pre-tax numbers are always higher than what you actually get. So, you need to list what you would buy if you had more money. Just be fair when it comes to giving in to your desires. For instance, a 10% increase on your $80,000 salary after taxes might not go far in helping you purchase that expensive automobile you've had your eye on. Also, remember that inflation further decreases your money's purchasing power over time. Even with increased income, we might not be able to satisfy all of our desires fully. Thus, it is crucial for you to align and prioritize your needs and wants within the walls of your 90% income. Number 3. Invest your savings. As promised, let's dive into what to do with the untouchable money you have accumulated now. This money is your so-called principal, or the original sum committed to purchasing assets independent of any earnings or interest. As you may know, saving will only get you halfway to wealth. This is where the next ancient timeless strategy comes in. Make thy gold multiply. In other words, you cannot get wealthy by saving money alone. You must invest it. You have to make your money work for you through smart investments. The best action is to let your money make money babies, and then let these money babies make money babies of their own, and so on. Now, you may be wondering, how can one produce money babies with one's savings or principal? Let me help you sort this out. The phrase making money babies refers to using your resources to generate several income streams. Purchasing assets that will create income is just one approach to investing. By the way, subscribe and watch our channel because we'll share more strategies with you on how you can make more money through different passive income streams. Anyways, the earlier you start saving and investing, the more you can gain from compound interest over time. The magic of compounding interest allows you to earn interest on both the principal amount of your investment and the combined previous interest earnings. When you invest your money, compound interest benefits you, especially in the long run when you give it time to add up. You will only be disadvantaged when you take out a long-term loan. In that case, this ancient money-making strategy is working against you, making someone else rich. However, some other ancient strategies can help you turn this around and generate money on debt by getting a higher return on investment than your loan interest rate. If you'd like to learn more about this topic, like this video and leave a comment, and we'll make a video about this topic. However, the most significant advantage of having several income streams is that you may diversify your sources of income. So if one source dries up, you have others to rely on and keep you liquid. This way, you can keep applying these ancient money-making strategies we're revealing to you. To summarize this ancient principle, your savings must help you to earn and generate more money independently of your time. Number 4. Guard your money. We have learned about building a principle enabled by limiting our spending and then letting it multiply. While this path is guaranteed to lead to wealth, it can be hard, and we must ensure not to be thrown back. We must therefore obey the fourth ancient strategy: guard thy treasures from loss. Imagining that you can build riches without understanding the fundamentals first is impossible. People occasionally believe that chance will favor them and that they will magically become wealthy, or they perpetually hope to win the lottery, dreaming about the highly unlikely scenario in which they become rich overnight. Others fall into the trap of false promises by gurus that they can become rich quickly and without much effort, but after buying an expensive course, they don't make the money back they spent on it. This way of thinking is due to one's lack of skill, and no matter how much money you make or save, you will eventually lose it due to a lack of knowledge on utilizing and protecting it. You won't amass much wealth without carefully learning how to save and invest your money while protecting it. In reality, building a career, a business, or executing a proven investment strategy is like winning a lottery ticket you can work for. Thus, you must guard your money seriously. You should have plans and procedures to secure your money from hazards, just as people erect walls around their homes to protect themselves. Avoiding financial fraud and securing your assets with reliable investments, insurance, and savings accounts are essential. Since tragedies can strike without prior notice, you must be ready for the worst-case scenario. In brief, evaluate the risk-to-reward ratio. How likely is it to win or gain money? And how much would one obtain or lose in either scenario? Look for an asymmetric risk-to-reward ratio in your favor. Ideally, there is a low chance of losing money, and the potential reward far outweighs the potential losses. If you can make many diverse investments of this kind, you will surely lose some money, but you'll be fine if you only lose small and win big more often than the other way around. Number 5. Invest in yourself by learning. This fifth ancient strategy is increase thy ability to earn. While investing in oneself may sound similar to the first principle, they must not be confused with each other. As you may know, true learning doesn't stop when you graduate from college or university. In fact, you just started learning and now have the tools to grow personally. So keep evolving and consider watching our videos on what high-income skills to develop that make you more money. In brief, you must utilize every chance to improve your skills. For example, many employers offer incentives for improving your talents at work. Suppose your employer provides possibilities for skills development or training. In that case, you should take advantage of this chance because it makes your skill set more valuable and will boost your income. There's a saying related to this ancient principle: the more you learn, the more you earn. In your 20s and beyond, develop your talents and make yourself a more valued employee or entrepreneur. You'll probably get a better job or grow your business. If that doesn't work, you can always pivot to a more favorable position or business direction. Above all, making money and having a joy-filled life for yourself and your family should be lifelong objectives. As regards your money, you need to learn new ways to maximize it without breaking yourself or others. You won't succeed if you don't learn, understand, and embrace the rules of making money, such as those outlined in this video. In a nutshell, you need to follow these laws of gold to become successful. Like the laws of gravity, the laws of gold remain constant throughout the ages. The core rules are: gold loves those who save 10%. Gold likes to multiply. Gold loves a cautious owner. Gold favors those who study investments. Gold and get-rich-quick schemes don't mix. Well, we adjusted to the last one to reflect our modern world. In the end, you need to be financially stable to realize your goals and aspirations. And no doubt, a whole lot of opportunities will pass by. You have to act fast and make the most of these opportunities. Once you can follow all the laws of gold, you will be right on the path to immense wealth. If you made it here, thank you. Please like this video and subscribe to this channel because it makes us proud. And keep an eye out for more videos on how to make money on this channel. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.